Hello and welcome, and this is Civ 5. I'm going to do a small-ish playthrough at standard pace, normal difficulty, an average D-sized map, playing as Morocco. Someone who I've never played as, but when I was playing in a game quite recently, utterly wiped the floor with me, so why not? Plus they get the Casbah, which of course can only be a good thing.
The people of Morocco await your guidance,
Especially
Great
when,
Sultan Ahmed al-Mansur
you know,
of the Saadi dynasty. Well known for your
you're so
skill as
frequently
both
able to rock said buildings and places. Yeah. I mean, I played a reasonable amount of Civ 5 before. This shouldn't be too difficult, but yeah, it might be a helpful guide for people who haven't played it before. I'm not going to do like a tutorial thing, but you can sort of pick things up as you watch. Plus, I'm learning how to play as Morocco, so it's not really exactly like I'm brilliant at this to begin with anyway. But yeah, classic Civ start, set up a city, explore with a worker, choose productions and choose text. I always like to start with a worker, even though when he's, back in Civ 4 it was worse to choose a worker to begin with, of course, because of such things as it taking up your food. There you go, English is hard to remember. What have we got here? Silver, don't mind it, I think. But yeah, hopefully this will turn out pretty good. Obviously Civ's quite a long game, so this is going to be quite heavily cut up. What I think I'll do is I'll record it in quite big segments and then cut those up afterwards, and look at that straight away. Natural wonder. Nice happiness, and I believe a science boost. Yeah. Thought that was another Civ's border, then it's just a river. Which is good. And some ruins as well. Very nice. Bits of yeah, these are desert tiles, I was going to say. So I might just run straight over for the ruin and see if I get a better worker. But of course, like always, the beginning of a Civ game isn't exactly thrilling. Or animal husbandry. I joke that is actually quite handy. A free tech at this point really could give us a leg up on other civilizations. There's no point just going anywhere, so just go back in the forest this way. Oh well. Hope this worker doesn't die to the first barbarian camp that I've encountered. But yeah, I mean, I've played stuff before, but on the channel. But I think this will be a good thing, and hopefully, the issue I had with the last couple of recordings was the audio quality wasn't great, and it probably won't be amazing now, but it should be acceptable now. Is better than it was before. Because before it was just unacceptable to continually drop out. But either way, I think a bit of pottery, get some religion going on perhaps with a shrine, and go from there, I think. But yeah. Ooh, Vatican City. Speaking of religion, give us some faith as well. I mean, of course, I don't remember Vatican City being located on the desert or on the coast of a random island, but there you go. And the strangest one is when the city-states spawn in completely different places to where they'd actually spawn in real life. Like, you'll get, maybe have Jerusalem just spawn on a small island in the middle of nowhere, and you go, well, I don't know much about Jerusalem, but I don't think that it was located on a small island in the middle of nowhere. But either way, pushing on with exploration. I mean, I think I'm in a bit of two minds, because I do want to cut around the boring stuff, like me just exploring or me just picking the next bit of research or whatever. But then I also do want to do it as more like a slow playthrough where I show everything. And maybe I'll explain some of what I'm doing. I picked pottery to get the shrine, to get faith. Animal husbandry, because you always need pastures because they allow you to get horses, which allow you to build things like caravans and horsemen and stuff like that. I picked mining to build a mine on the silver down there, which is a luxury which will give happiness and gold. And then I've picked writing because I want to get the Great Library, because that massive science base will help research the tree faster and hopefully give us the edge on other civilizations. And I was hoping to get a bit more culture, because from ruins you can get also things such as upgraded warriors and stuff like that, which are doing quite handy, seeing as my warrior is almost certainly going to die now. Which is really, really bad on my part. Oh well. And of course this is a policy menu, you can pick policies and stuff like that. And they will do different things, like liberty gives +1 culture in every city. It also allows me to build the pyramids, which is good because that will give me some free workers. I have adopted a policy, thank you. Wonderfully. Yep, there we go. It's a right pain in the ass. But it just means I'll make a scout to have a look around the area. I don't think you ever really notice until you have to actually talk over gameplay that you really, when you play these games on your own, you really do just sit in silence for hours and hours on end and don't really talk very much about anything. I mean, when I play Civ and stuff, I normally have something on in the background, but yeah. Yeah, go on, I'll get the scout. I never normally build scouts, I always go brutes, always go warriors, but oh well. Time to change up the status quo, perhaps. What policy? Another one. I'll get citizenship for now, because that second worker will be really handy to build farms and expand the city faster. I mean, a quick rundown. Luxury resources give gold and happiness. Mines give production, farms give food. Production helps you build things faster, food helps just grow your city faster. And the bigger your city is, population-wise, the more tiles around your city can be worked. The city borders will expand once you get enough culture. For example, if I click on the city, I will be getting this tile with cocoa in it in 2 turns because of my +4 culture return. All good and fun things. Bloody hell, Marrakesh is getting besieged. If only I had, a warrior to help defend me. I'm not going to waste money on buying a warrior though. Start building another farm there. Brilliant. See, a granary would be useful because it would give me the extra food, but as always I shall run straight with the library because I do love research. Now, we want to use this cocoa because it's a luxury resource, give gold and happiness, and obviously the more happiness you have, the more cities you can get, and obviously gold is always nice for building stuff, buying stuff, whatever you need. So to utilise this resource we need, it says in the bottom right, that we need the calendar. And to get the calendar, we can unlock it straight away actually because it comes on from pottery. And that will allow us to construct a plantation, which is what we need. And I'm not too fussed because we haven't got another city, so there's no point getting a road to connect them. I mean, getting the pyramids would be really handy. I think I'm going to rush Great Library and pyramids, which are wonders, which means only one of them can be built per civilization in the game. I mean, one of them can be built in the entire game. Which makes me want to grab it even more. Because if I don't get it, some other Civ could have a better science than me, and I tend to always play for science. Even in situations where my Civ isn't built for science, I will still rush science. I think the first time I played this game, this Civ, I played as Korea because they get a massive science boost, and I was playing on quite an easy difficulty, so I just, I was attacking Civs with That's where they're coming from, those barbarians. Let's hope they don't kill me. But yeah, I was attacking, I'm actually... I don't want to. Yeah, I was attacking civs with some of the end game units when they couldn't even touch me with, you know, like chariot archers. Well, not chariot archers, like knights and stuff like that. Getting all the units, you know. So are you just... No, you're dead. Brilliant. Oh, I'm doing terribly. It's a terrible, terrible start. It'd be a terrible series if, after all the hard work, we end up losing. How's diplomacy going? Currently, I'm the only person I know of. I'm just going to rush the library. I need to explore around, get settlers out, build some more cities. This is bad. Well, it's not terrible, but it certainly could be better. Finish building that farm. I knew I should have gone for the warrior. Bloody scouts, man. Always don't do enough damage. They're always useless. See, I think that I would rush sailing, but we're nowhere near the coast. Well, the city isn't on the coast, we can't make any boats, or build any boats even. Which is a bit of a shame. Have we built a mine on there, hello? Or did the mine not get... bloody hell. I wonder why the tile was still giving me food, just for the fact to put a mine on it. But there you go. Well, it's going to be a very fun 4 turns waiting for this library to produce. Actually, yes, I will get that one, because that will help us get settlers faster. But yeah, it'll be a fun few turns waiting for this library to build so we can build a warrior. I can't think of where I'm going to put my next city. I might just stick it over here by the coast. So I'll get some horses, I'll get the stone. Okay, putting it down here would be a really good idea too, near the where that barbarian encampment is. I don't know why I've done that. It's a terrible idea. The barbarian's going to come straight down because there's a camp up there. Brilliant. This is terrible. I'm just getting surrounded by barbarians. Need about 14 warriors to try and kill these things. Bloody hell. Alright, go on, give us the old library then. We can build a farm. The Great Library's gonna have to wait, because I need warriors and lots of them. I really could do with some archers. I should have researched, well now, perfect timing, I can research archery. Get myself some archers. Not with lemonade, unfortunately though. Although gin is a good is a good drink to have when you play a game of Civ. Unless you want to win, in which case it's a terrible drink to have. Although I suppose it does help numb the pain of defeat. Which hopefully we won't have to deal with this time. I say this time, as I say, lost my last game. Really don't particularly want to lose this one too. Alright. Another warrior then. I'm gonna start researching bronze working so I can get some iron. And then I think I'll do the wheel. But I mean, look, already that library has made the research tree so much easier to get done. I want to send you back up there, but I know it's going to end terribly if I do. Alright, let's just hope that these ruins have something in them that will upgrade us. Increase population. I upgraded the city, not the workers that I hoped it would. But oh well. Keep an eye out for Barbarians not losing my only remaining worker. Or at least I'd rather not lose my only remaining worker. Oh look, they're back. But damaged. Vatican City must have been pummeling them a little bit. An archer would be handy. But that great library is really good because it gives me a free technology. Fuck it, I'm gonna rush World Wonders. That's what I shall do. And then send this warrior up here to deal with that barbarian encampment. Who's up there? Yeah, I have to move you back by one again. I need to sleep for a bit. You can go over here. Kill those barbarians. Oh no, they will just die in front of me. Seemingly for no reason. Oh, I'm still going to go on the march and kill their camp. Which is on a hill, which gives it a defense bonus. Making this all the easier for me not to kill them. Excuse me, as it were. Ooh, National College. Would be handy. However, I need those roads when I build new cities. Which will probably be in about 14 to... well, maybe not that late. Right, that barbarian encampment is dead. Which is good. And they've got hand axemen, which are just going to melt this warrior, even. So now I get to play the fun retreating game, because I'm going to need my other warrior up there to stand even a remote chance. And I must say, I know I'm not an expert at this game. The hardest difficulty I've ever won on was the one we're playing on now, Prince, which is supposed to be the normal one. I don't know. I'm not one of those people who really plays it very seriously, I suppose. People who get very into it, which I understand, but I'm not saying they're planning everything out to the T. I don't think. Mostly just because it's not really very fun. Either way. All the catapult, Colosseum. So let's break into the classical era onto horseback. Actually no. I think I'm just going to go trapping. Then I'll get sailing on all of the early techs, obviously. Otherwise the rest of the tech tree would be locked. And you can go over here and actually finish your farm as well. Which would be pretty handy. And I swear to God if that barbarian takes that worker, I was going to say, I swear to God. Not having that. Not having that at all. I might settle up here just because that way it's quite close. For a road 2 symbol there, which I'm aware means I haven't got a road here, so I have to come back and do that afterwards. But yeah, keep sort of pummeling away at this barbarian, and then we'll go up there and get murdered. Keep doing that farm. Nice. Yes, I'll promote you next turn. But actually, you can go there and start building that last piece of road. Brilliant. Teamwork. Bang. Fill you up. Let's get you moving on. Research. Right, let's do this. Just get into the modern era, because I would quite like to start getting some actual proper research done. I think the reason I'm falling behind so much is I haven't rushed a second city like I normally do, which is terrible for me. Normally I've got a second city well on by now. Playing terribly. It's the stress of recording it, you know. What can I say? Do nothing. Alright, you can... Actually, you can go down there and start constructing a plantation. I forgot that I said that to go. What is that? It's just a brute. I thought that it was some sort of axeman then. Not the throwing axe people, who are the worst. I think I should do the Great Library. And then I'll build a second city. Because I cannot abide by this lack of city. Woohoo, the classical era. Oh, there we go. That's nice. That does give me a free settler. Brilliant. All the better. Get out there and start settling. It's when I discovered that in this fog over here there's like the best city location to settle. But oh well, I think this will do nicely. If I do sort of want to rush to get the iron, city where those deer are would be perfect, but I don't think that I shall be doing that. Woohoo, encampment clear. Which is handy. Because that should stop the spawning of barbarians. Oh, really? I want to get a coastal city so I can start getting some boats. Because I might be on a tiny island on my own. This would be a great place to settle. Pretty much better than the place I've picked. Lots of food. But there's not much production. There is more production up here. Yeah, I'll settle here. I'm not settling on a desert tile. Get you some health back and let's get moving down. Get you some health back too. And also get you moving down. To there. Well, that's handy. Yes, what do we need? I mean, a library wouldn't go amiss. We'll rush the library quick. And to help with that, I should also set up a mine that will increase production to help build the library even faster.
Library?
Well, at least we got the great library. No one beat me to that. Which is good. Choose my free technology. I think. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Yes, choosing a free turn, that's what we were doing. Yes, I want to go for iron working. I mean, the Colossus is completely pointless because it's not on the coast properly. The Heroic Epic wouldn't go amiss. And construction would be handy because of the Colosseum and the Terracotta Army. But then I haven't really got much of an army to do. What would be really handy is, yes, construction and mathematics I want to get so I can get engineering. I also want to get currency so I can get those markets and increase my gold output. Same with guilds so I can get the trading posts which also up your gold. Yeah, I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go construction for free, work on mathematics, and then get currency and engineering. Actually, no, I'll do mathematics and get construction. That's a long-winded thing. Anyway, Stonehenge would be handy for the faith output, but I want the pyramids because it's just very, very handy. Of course, someone else might be rushing the pyramids. Another civ. I mean, there is only 4 of them, so you'd hope they're not rushing it too quickly, but you never know. Yeah. Send these 2 around exploring, I think. You can sort of go in this vague direction, you can go further down here, I think. Get you going down here. Or Pantheon. Got a Craftsman is the one I normally go with. No, I would like to have a proper look at them. Definition seas on rivers, faithful quarries. Plus 2 science and cities with a city connection. That would be handy because I think both of these have a city connection. Yeah. No, I think I'm going to stick with my God of Craftsman. It doesn't really matter in the early days because, of course, the religion at the end is what really matters, I suppose. Bang, next turn then. Oh, is that plantation up and ready? 3 turns, perhaps not. See you over here. Oh, a barbarian encampment. What a surprise. You can come over here and help fight this then. So many bloody barbarians. You can heal up here for a second until this pleb gets over it. You can move in and start attacking. You can just move in. Misread that as rabbit, I was going to say. It's a bit of an odd name for a city. I would say it definitely is an odd name for a city. Which is probably why it's not called Rabbit. You better not come from another encampment. God, the barbarians are rife at the moment. They're bloody everywhere. That other brute came off and... Looks like my warrior was dead. Got one hit point left. Bloody hell. And now they've got a spearman. Which essentially means... we're buggered. Yeah, that would be a major defeat because I'd be dead. Let's get some archers, get some range on them. Let's get engineering, get that Great Wall going first, I think. Before anything else. I may actually sneakily quickly just buy a composite, but that is a lot of money. Range strength 10, range strength 11. I'm going to be a bit sneaky and buy that because I'm sick and tired of these barbarians. But I really should have looked at the fact that I'm earning no money at all at one money a turn. Or 1 gold, as they say. And you need to come back into the borders of the city and just heal up for bloody hell's sake. Composite bowman, who I've just moved far too close for his own good. Move you back by 1 more, get you healing up. I believe they heal faster in the borders, unless that's just an old Civ thing and they don't anymore. Look at that, 50, I mean that's what we're talking about. Much better damage. Toby doesn't die in the ensuing 3 seconds, and he doesn't. Brilliant. Those are great, because I can just sit outside of here and hopefully just shoot that spearman. Which would make my life a lot easier, because I wouldn't have to get any closer to the spearman. Man, I suppose I could have my own spearman, but I won't. Although, Jerusalem vacancies to have their own spearman. Good thing I'm friends with them. Oh yeah. It's gonna pummel away from over here. Yeah, why don't we just start constructing a road just to there for now? I'm either going to put my next city here, or probably down... No, actually I'll put it here. I've got a nice coastal city, even if it is a bit close. I just want to explore around here to know what is there. There's some bananas over here, which would be handy. Although, it was the old games, I think, where bananas used to be a luxury. I don't think they're a luxury anymore. Well, I know they're not. It says that they're not, but... Send you over here, then. Because obviously, for that exact reason, that they might spawn more things. Let's send you in to capture that camp, stop them spawning more bloody units. And send you off into the jungly mist. Ooh, pyramids, very nice. Oh, some ruins. Let's move you down here. Get you the bonus in fighting in open terrain, and then get you fighting in open terrain. I'm just going to back you up by 1. I've got so many workers now that I'm losing money, and I have nowhere to put them and nothing to do with them. You know, it's these decisions that really mess you up. I can't just keep building farms. I'm just going to get them to start clearing the jungle out, because I'm going to want it cleared eventually. Yes, let's get some more settlers going. Start expanding the Empire of Morocco. 85 gold. I'm going to need it, because I'm hemorrhaging cash. There we go, another pasture I can build. Why have you just run away? Oh, whatever. Go exploring, the bowman can finish him off. What I will actually do... No, I can't build any more roads, I can't afford them because they cost money and I've got none. What I can do actually is just send you to sleep. And then I will wake you up when I have something for you to build. Like perhaps a trading post. Now that axe, I can bugger off for now. Got my own issues like these bloody spearmen. Choose research. Currency, definitely currency. We need them. We desperately need the cash. I say building another improvement that costs money to maintain. Also building buildings that cost money to maintain. But the way I always see it is you got to spend money to earn money. Or depending on your preference, you got to spend money to lose money. And it seems like we'll be doing the... Oh, shouldn't have gone there. Not my smartest move. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Some of you will almost certainly die. And that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Let's get you something useful built. Shrine would be handy. I think monument for now, just get those borders expanded faster, because I want this iron. Let's hope that spearman doesn't kill me in the ensuing 2 seconds, which... Oh, he gave it a good bloody go. Put this here. You can sleep. Why are the borders expanding over here? Expand down here. And this would be handy, especially if I can get... I think it's Mausoleum of Helicarnassus, or no, it's Petra. +1 food and +1 production for desert tiles. Should make this a lot nicer. I may settle there next. It's one of my plans to settle here. Actually, no, I could do that luxury first, I think. Back you up by 1. And let's get the Great Wall building. Because as much as we may be on an island, it looks like we're on an island entirely on our own. If we do get invaded, it would be nice to have something to stop them. And the Great Wall, of course, slows down invaders. I'd say we do it 100 turns at a time, but this has already been about 30 minutes long. I don't know, if there's awkward cuts that don't really make sense, then it will make sense why. You can just go and explore on your own. I think I am actually on a tiny island all alone. Ah, Fez. I do know that one. It's where they make the hats. Oh, it's... I can't remember if it was the head of the Egyptian or Moroccan government was there. I don't know.
3 things are to be looked to in a...
Oh, it's been a long time since I've done history or geography in any professional capacity. Science is the name of my game now. Both in this game and in Blummer. A library would be handy to get the great, what do you call it? Do it for now. Get the great depression. I don't know, the National College. There you go. Bloody hell. Ooh, citrus. Now that will be handy. That will increase happiness a lot. Make building new cities better. Because currently, everything is maybe a little bit slower due to the lack of happiness in the city. I think I'll put another farm. You can bugger off, Caravel, Galley even. I know all the boats' names. There's at least 3 or 4 of them. I damn well know some of them. Just hope I can kill this thing before it starts summoning new units. Let's begin working the... chocolate, a cocoa, because that will hopefully increase happiness. We're so all getting something like the circus. You know, much like Rome. The citizens are starving. Allow them to enjoy the Colosseum, or in this case the circus. Yes. And in fairness, the farm I'm building will help ease the pain of starvation by giving more food. attack that, you can move in, and that's 25 more gold. You can construct a plantation, which will take 8 turns. Bloody hell. Get these ruins then. Ooh, more culture. And bison as well. I do like bison. Which is not a luxury. Played this game before, honest. Yeah, I think that's about the long and short. I think I can see the coast there too. I think that's about the long and short of the massive empire that I don't really have. I will give this, because that's brought our happiness back up to a flat 0, which is good. Compared to what it normally is. I must say, people get very into happiness. I don't really care about happiness, as long as it's not negative, and I've got enough that I can take over a couple of enemy cities. I'm pretty happy normally. Ooh, Kathmandu. 30 gold, and some faith. Don't mind if I Kathmandu. That is a terrible, terrible joke. I hope I don't. Yeah, now it's just like beating a dead horse. Certainly not what they do in Kathmandu. Well, I mean, I would stop building improvements, but yeah, I won't. Oh, well, that's definitely the coast. I'm gonna sort of hope that the coast doesn't, start over there. Hopefully there's more land. If not, I mean, I did pick a random map type with a fractal thing, but so we can get a bit more land than this. But luckily, the resources are mostly scattered around the coast, which makes it easier to build cities. You might as well go back to the capital. Keep an eye out for barbarians.
Instrumental.
Oh, hello. What is that? That's not Kathmandu. Yeah, it's Vancouver. There's another city right there. There you go. Well, I shall put you here to hopefully stop the spawning of barbarians. Same reason I put this one over here. I might move him back up a little bit. Yeah, and there we go. Turn 100. And I am the most literate person. Not like I'm soaring ahead of everyone else, but there you go. I think this will be a naturally good jumping off point, which means each video should take roughly 50 turns and be roughly 20 minutes long. But I think this is a good jumping off point. I'll put you finish turn 100 by commissioning markets everywhere. One place I can. And yeah, I think that will probably do it for this time round. Thank you so much for watching, and of course I hope you're interested and excited to see what happens next time. And hopefully we will, discover new civs, new continents, and continue the expansion of the enormous empire of Morocco. I don't know if I'm going to do a science victory or a domination victory, so either I will kill every other civ and absorb them into the Moroccan Empire, or I will be the best at science. But either way, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I shall hopefully see you in the next one. Goodbye.